And when you think about it, again, gospel was really here's the triumphant part of got our blues. Now here's how we're gonna uplift and here's how we're
Right.
gonna move forward. And that's what it was. It was, and you can't, if you want to heal, if you in a toxic situation, if you're stressed out, if you're nervous, I'll tell you right now, you cannot heal unless you acknowledge the pain
The
that you
pain,
did.
the
And
pain.
if you don't acknowledge it, you cannot heal from it. You
Right.
can't recover. So we have to acknowledge where we came from and have to acknowledge our pain in order for us to get better. And I felt like that gospel was like, will reach you because if you listen to Albertina Walker,
Ooh, child. Mm. Ooh, child. She have you throwing some shoes and be like, you better sing it, Albertina.
and the
Serious.
thing, and the thing with gospel and blues and why so many of our talented artists, especially the secular folks, came up through the church was because the gospel in the church, it was the easy way, and not it was a way for people to find their voice. It
Mm-hmm.
was to be able to connect with your soul and who
Yes,
you
it is.
are. Because when you hear Albertina start the song, ask Dietra about this. Because Albertina, when she listens to that song, when she starts singing, she always sing right behind that beat. She always is behind the beat, but it sounds so good. Albertina be
And
like,
should make it work.
it should be because like Albertina singing. I've been listening a lot lately to a lot of Albertina's like her recent and older recordings. And
Okay.
when you hear how they start off, when you listen to especially gospel music, they start off slow, kind of. They're not hollering right out the bat. I don't come in
They come later. They come later.
and they work their way up. Oh, I'm working on a building, and
Yes.
it's a true foundation. And they start working on that foundation in the song. And then as they get through it, as they keep going, all of a sudden it's going up higher. And you can feel it. When you hear Mahalia Jackson talking about, I'm going to move on up a little higher,
Ooh.
you feel it
Yes.
because she took her time. She met you where you were at. And then she said, let's go. I'm
Let's
taking you
go.
with me.
Yes. I'm not
And
gonna
that's
stay here too long.
Nope, I'm going to move on. We're going to take
Yeah.
you on. We're going to move up a little higher. And that's what soul music did when the 60s came and the impressions and all. You think
Right.
about the staple singers and I'll take you there. They came at, they reach you where you're at and then they bring you up. And
Hmm.
that's why people, if anybody, Aretha Franklin, anybody that came through the church, you go, why do people can sing so well? Because they got in tune with themselves. And then once they got in tune with themselves, they figured out how to connect with you. And they said, I'm gonna take you to another
Yes,
level.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
And that's